I decided to make this transition back in the spring of 2018. And at that moment in time, it was clear that I was going to forge ahead with moving from agent staff to advisor.
But she was nervous. And what she had decided is that she wanted the benefits of being an agent. She saw that people were enjoying it. She saw the lifestyle. She saw the income.
So we knew she had the brains and the skills because she had been working with us over the years to, do what we do.
I knew she'd be a success because she had a lot of the skills in place. She had been watching us, Chris Battersby and myself, and I knew that she had a good understanding of the business and would be able to really just step in at a high level.
And she came to see me, and her question was, can I do it? Right? I want it. I believe in it. Can I do it? And I told her that she was asking the wrong question. We have a very successful model. It works. It's predictable. Market's insatiable. She believed in the planning. So I said the only question she needed to answer before she decided if she would make the leap was whether she would do it, whether she would follow the model. And she came back to see me a little while later and she said, I'm ready.
And with the support of my husband and my family, I went to Mike and Chris and I let them know that I'm ready to go. And they said, great, we'll support you. And during the same time, I came across my college essay. This was the essay that I wrote to get into BU. I don't know how it surfaced. And the opening sentence of that essay said, my grandmother was the heroine of the world that she created and lived in. And I was like, wow. So my mother and her family came to the States in 1971. They immigrated from Greece. And my grandmother was 50 years old. And I thought, well, if this woman can move a family from Greece to America, I can transition from being agent staff to advisor. It didn't feel as scary. So I used her as an example. And I'm happy to say that motivation has fueled me over the last few years.
She's real. She's authentic. The words, when they come out, are not hollow. People feel the emotion behind them. And they know that she cares. It is that sense of community, that sense of family that Joanna has brought to her business world. And she cares deeply about people and taking care of them.
What I love about my New York life career is that I help my clients develop the clarity and the confidence to take action in their plans. I love working with clients whose stories or life experiences are similar to mine. I feel those client relationships are the ones where I can quickly build trust and add value to their lives.
She hasn't had anything given to her in her life. She's always worked hard for it. So I would say she is just very relatable to clients, able to share her side or her stories.
One item that I believe I excel in is emotional intelligence. Not just hearing the words, but seeing their body language, their facial expressions. Are they really believing what they're telling me? I really enjoy working with Mike Broderick and Chris Battersby. They really have taught me everything I know, and they continue doing that to this day. I remember putting together a case with Michael, and he showed me notes, goals, and recommendations. And he said to me, Joanna, you have to get them to start saying yes, and they can't stop.
So that really does take time to think through the case. Think about what somebody could ask. Think about why they may not want to do something. Think about what could the objection be and then what you would say.
Chris is an amazing closer.
I don't hold a lot of appointments. So I have to close every appointment I get to get the numbers I end up with. It's not that I don't have one interview sales. I'm not, a 30-minute, here it is, here's what you should do, yes or no, but I'm going to give them all the reasons why they should say, yes, let's move forward, and very, very little reasons of why they should say, I want to think about it, or no, I don't want to do this.
And the one story that comes to light with Chris for this was I went out on my first appointment. I parked my car and I said to myself, Joanna, what do you need to do? And I said, you need to be Chris Battersby. You need to come out of this having closed the sale. And I did the presentation just like Chris had showed me. It was 2 options for a rollover, and used a couple of stories that I borrowed from Chris, and I got to yes. So the one space I excelled at was retirement planning. That's where I had my most experience in working with Mike and Chris at Atlantic Planning Group, was developing retirement plans, running the models, building the solutions.
Joanna was convinced that the planning worked and really cares about people. And for her, financial planning was actually a very natural process.
I'm able to put a retirement plan together based on the facts and use the New York Life products to achieve a goal, but showing that retirement isn't a one-day event. It's a 30-year part of our lives. So what could happen to blow that plan up? Could we have a health event? Could a spouse die? There's so much that goes into retirement planning, and being versed in that allows me to add value to their plan. Working with a team is my foundation. That's all I've known. And working with a team has allowed me to learn the process, be accountable, improve my efficiency. It's a resource where if I need help, I can call Mike, I can call Chris, I can call Gina, and know that there's somebody there to help me work through an objection or a problem.
She's a great team leader, team player. She's, always willing to assist with, the simplest of things. She has a lot of shortcuts and a lot of great ideas, and she's always sharing them with the team.
There's a family aspect of that, that we know we have each other's backs. There's a commitment to the practice, each other, our clients, to always do what's right for all those groups. So I think that's what makes Atlantic Planning Group great.
It really is far beyond just the business relationship that we have here. What I love about Joanna is her commitment and her loyalty. She's committed to getting it done and then doing what she needs to do to take care of her family. And I really am so proud of her to be able to do that balance. And I know it is extremely hard.
Joanna just has this demeanor about her. She's just so strong, focused, determined.
Joanna sees obstacles and immediately looks for, I got to get around this. I don't want to touch this tomorrow. I don't want to put it in somebody else's court. Whenever anybody puts up a wall or something, she's first to say, give it to me. I will run around it. I'll go through it. I'll figure it out.
She's always been trying to take her game up. And that really had a big effect on helping my success.
My mother always used to tell me, Joanna, just do the right thing. Do good for whoever you can, whenever you can, and the rest will work itself out. And I think our business, the way we help our clients, that is so key. Help whoever you can. You don't know what it's going to yield you in return. I feel the universe will take care of us if we do good and put good out there.
Joanna, on behalf of all of Atlantic Planning Group, we want to congratulate you on a job well done and a honor well deserved.